God's existence. Is there evidence for God's existence? And we look at those arguments for God's existence, the scientific arguments, the archaeological, the manuscript. I'm so nervous here. The design argument, the cosmological argument. So these different arguments that we can look at, philosophical arguments for God's existence. When we look at those arguments, we can make a cumulative case for a creator, for one supreme creator. And then we follow the evidence to monotheism from there. You know, you have your three world religions that espouse that there's one God, one all-powerful God, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, and then the resurrection is what sets that apart. So Jesus rising from the dead, it destroys the claims of Islam that Jesus was not God, in fact, and the claims of Judaism that Jesus was not God. So, but I just want people who are new to know this is part of a bigger discussion. But the resurrection is the pinnacle of Christianity. So I encourage you to look through those handouts that Mike did. He did a great job. Deb and I were come up here. As we wrap up, Ratio Christi is, what does Ratio Christi mean, people? Reason of Christ, right? So within Ratio Christi, there's a special designation that we award to students who have demonstrated to be able to defend, present, explain the gospel, and to do it with love and respect. And Jacob, you were last year. We awarded the Legatus Christi award to Jacob last year, and to Philip. I'm going to pull up this and just want you guys to know how important the Legatus Christi, the standards here. Okay, sorry. This award was first awarded to Jordan Slusher. He was a student at UNC Charlotte who just fell in love with apologetics and just became just on fire for Christ and just shared the gospel with everyone who we met. And Jordan passed away in 2016 due to a hiking accident. So this award was created, and Jordan was the first person to receive the award. Unfortunately, it was after his death. But in the legacy of Jordan, we award these Legatus Christi certificates and awards. I'll just read you the standards of what a recipient of the Legatus Christi award, what it stands for. And Legatus Christi is Latin for Ambassador of Christ. So it's a special designation. Legatus Christi recipients demonstrate greater biblical and philosophical understanding, Christian commitment, spiritual discernment, and more effective evangelism at the end of their involvement than at the beginning. So they've grown during their time with Ratio Christi. They're better equipped to share the gospel of Jesus Christ and to defend its truth claims against objections. They gain a better understanding of the religious alternatives in the community and in the world by investigating such items as various world religions, religious sects, and cults, and know how to respond in an effective manner. They develop a better understanding of the cultural objections in which they live, and better know how to engage that culture with love, respect, and humility. Better integrate their thinking and lives in line with the Ratio Christi mission statement and the historic Christian faith. And they understand and apply the principles of servant leadership and Christ-like character in all that they do. It's summed up in 4 core values. 1, academic rigor, someone who has pursued God with their mind. 2, they've demonstrated Christ-like character and integrity. 3, enthusiastic evangelism, engages others with compassion and respect. And 4, willing to teach others, which leads to exponential impact. And the reason that this award is so important is because we realize that Deb and I realize that we're here on campus, throughout the week and we can only do so much to reach students. Our heart and the heart of this ministry it's a grassroots movement. Grassroots movements start on the ground. And what grassroots movements do is they equip others to go out and to share and to bring other people into the faith. And it starts one person at a time, pouring into one person at a time. And so we realize that after you guys leave this university campus, that you're going to go all over, who knows, where you'll end up. And so this is so important because we're basically conferring to you as the apologists and chapter directors here this designation that we feel that we have poured into you and are trusting you to go out and to be responsible with the gospel and to share it in love and truth.
Oh, so you're gonna be able to do stop crying?
No. So I'd like Shelby Spencer and Jay Kemp to come forward. Go.
Where am I standing?
I don't know. No. You don't need the pen. You don't need the pen. Miss Shelby Spencer. So I will read this. Unless you want to read. You want to read it? Okay. He's trying not to get emotional. He's okay with me doing it though. Okay, so this is the Legatus Christi Ambassador of Christ Award. You, James O. Camp, and Shelby L. Spencer, which is what yours say, have earned the distinguished honor of Legatus Christi, Ambassador of Christ. You have acquired the designation under the training of a Ratio Christi apologist, who has conferred this honor because of your demonstrated desire and ability to give a reasoned defense of the Christian faith. You have shown the ability to gently and respectfully instruct those with common objections and questions concerning topics such as the existence of God, the historical reliability of the Bible, the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and the truthfulness of the Christian message of salvation. This designation holds with it the awesome responsibility to continue in this sacred romance with your Savior and to fulfill your calling as an apologist for Christianity and an evangelist of the gospel. By accepting this designation, you have agreed to live wisely among those who are not believers and to make the most of every opportunity. Let your conversations be gracious and attractive so that you will have an answer for everyone. You are also urged to teach these truths you have learned to other trustworthy men and women who will be able to pass this on to others. Believing that you are able, with God's help, to fulfill this calling, the designation of Ambassador Christi is conferred onto you on this day, April 9th, 2019. Yay. You want to say anything?
I'm just proud of you guys.
We really are. Remember Jay, freshman year? I mean, we had you from day one, freshman year. And Shelby, we knew you early on too. And just seeing the growth and the integrity, the love to share the gospel, your transparency, just your love for truth, just says really, you guys deserve this. So keep doing what you're doing. You'd like to say anything? Speech.
I don't know.
Speak for the both of us.
Shelby. I think really all I want to say is that if me and Shelby can do it, anyone can do it.
Wow.
I guess.
Trashing yourself or trashing Shelby?
Both of us together. I just anyone can. This isn't a fancy thing. Anyone can. God has gifted every human being with a rational mind, capable and wanting to think about things and understand things. This is not a special thing that me and Shelby are gifted with or whatever. We just did what God made people to do, which is think about Him. So anyone can do this. So I encourage y'all to do it too.
Shelby?
Same.
All right. So, yay. So we will end the night on that note. And we have one more meeting left next week before study day. So you guys come, we're going to talk about having conversations, rational, loving dialogue with others who may not agree with us or believe what we believe, but how to do that with love and respect and gentleness.
Big thanks to Ryan Kaufman, who has got the pizza for us all year. Really appreciate you joining us.
Yay. And our awesome faculty advisor, Jeff Morrow. Best faculty advisor in the world. So, and Shelby and Jay's dad's here, and Shelby's mom snuck in here. So we conspired. Yeah. All right, guys. So feel free to hang around.
Feel free to hang around.